ज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरोन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरौ श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरुं वैष्णवांश्च। श्रीरूपं साग्रजातां सहगना रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनासहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपदान् सहगना ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च। कृष्णा करुणा सिन्धो दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेशा गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमोस्तुते। तप्त कांचना गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्णा चैतन्य श्री अद्वैत गदाधार श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। प्लीज रिपीट आफ्टर मी। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरये। नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवती उत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवती नैष्टिकी। कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकी नंदनाय च नंदगोपकुमाराय गोविंदाय नमो नमः। नमः ओं विष्णुपदाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामीनिति नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। नुकुं करोति वाचालं पंगुं लंघयति गिरिं यत्कृपः तमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुदीनतारिणं श्री परमानंद माधवं श्री चैतन्य ईश्वरम्। ओम पवित्रो पवित्रो वा सर्वावस्थं गतोऽपि वा यत्स्मरेत् पुण्डरीकाक्षः सः अभ्याप्यान्तरं शुचि। Shri Vishnu, Shri Vishnu, Shri Vishnu. Hare Krishna. Thank you all for coming. Hare Krishna. Thank you all for coming. Hare Krishna. Very happy to see from Manjira Diamond Heights we have all Prabhuji's Pawan Prabhu, Ram Prasad Prabhu. Everybody has come here. Thank you. They are doing tremendous service. They have started a Satsang similar like this in Manjira Diamond Heights. And many people are attending and benefiting. And I'm very grateful to Govardhan Prem Mataji and Keval Prem Prabhu who have taken the service, assisting them in their service. And the goal is to remind everybody that God is there. His name is Krishna. He is the sweetest. And we don't want to stay away from Him. We want to quickly pack our bags and get ready to go back to Him. So that is happening. The goal of every satsang is that only, Krishna Prem. Right? So last week we had discussed till 2.49, I believe, right? O Dhananjaya, keep all abominable activities far distant by devotional service, and in that consciousness surrender unto the Lord. Those who want to enjoy the fruits of their work are misers. Yeah, let's go to shloka number 2.50. Buddhiyukto jahatiha ubhe shukrita dushkrite tasmat yogaya yujyasva yoga karmashu kaushalam. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki. Please repeat after me. A man engaged in devotional service rids himself of both good and bad reactions even in this life. Therefore, strive for yoga, which is the art of all work. Now Krishna is telling Arjuna to do the war. He told previously, Karmanyevadikarasya ma phaleshu kudachana ma karma phala hetubhur mate sangoshta karma. Do your duty without any expectation, because result is not in your hands. Right? Now furthermore, Lord Krishna is telling that do your duty and don't think any good or bad is going to happen out of it. If you do it without any expectations, most importantly, do it as a service to me. Do it as a service to Krishna. Right? This whole world is created by God only, right? Is there anyone here who created it? Huh? No. 100%, no? Yeah. So when He is the one who created, Aham sarvasva prabho matta sarvam pravartate iti matva bhujante mam buddha bhava samanvita. Aham sarvasva prabho. I am the one who created everything. And the one who understands this serves me without any doubt, he says. So when we know that God has created everything and He has told Bhagavad Gita and is telling Arjuna, go and fight, which means He is giving the authority to fight. Arjuna can't tell that, this is violence, this is this, that is that, all your interpretations, keep it aside. Bhagavad Gita is telling, follow the order of God. Just like when a soldier, he goes to the border and he sees neighboring countries, people coming in, terrorists coming in. He shoots them. He has authority to shoot. Who gives him that authority? Who gives him that authority? Government. Government gives him the authority. Government gives him a gun also. Government gives him the position, the training to kill. And if he kills those people, what does the soldier get? A medal. Right? Yeah, you get a chakra. That yes, you have killed so many following, you won the war for the country, thank you very much and all that. The same soldier comes to his house for a vacation, something like that. And he has a fight with his neighbor and he shoots his neighbor. What will the government do? Jail, punishment, Hare Krishna. Isn't it? So same act, there is no difference. He has used the same gun, maybe a little different gun, but he killed. There also killed, here also killed. What is the difference? Authority, that is the difference. There you are authorized to kill, you are not authorized to kill here. Even though they might have done something wrong, you still cannot kill. In the same way, when God says kill, He is authorizing it. Any reaction to it, aham tam sarva papebhyo mokshishyami masuchara. He is taking the sin behind it. Who are you to decide? In fact, if you don't do what God is telling, then you are committing sin. Because He knows everything right? He knows better. He knows what is right for us. So, but He doesn't force us. He gives us that choice. You can follow dharma, you may not follow dharma. What is dharma? Dharmam tu sakshat bhagavad pranitam. Whatever God says is dharma. You and me cannot write a constitution and tell this is above Bhagavad Gita. No. Doesn't have any meaning. Right? I can write whatever I want. Actually, constitution of every country is also coming from Bhagavad Gita only. But unfortunately, some people, they have put their interpretations and changes into it to make sure their political career is going well. Otherwise, constitution is Bhagavad Gita. And whatever Bhagavad Gita is saying, do it. And Bhagavad Gita is not just saying go and kill. Bhagavad Gita is telling when there is a need, do it. Right? It is absolutely propagating ahimsa, it is absolutely propagating shanti, it's absolutely propagating all principles of moral code, but not doing your duty in the name of non-violence is immoral also. Right? That it is telling. So we should understand that when Krishna is speaking, it's not any ordinary person speaking. He is the creator, maintainer, proprietor, controller, enjoyer of everything. We are coming from Him. Aham bija pradapita. We are coming from Him. So when He is speaking, you should understand who is God first of all. Our tiny ego is what? So small, 100-gram grey matter in this head, which will be expired in the next, 20-30 years max. And we are commenting on the creation of God and the order of God. Who are we? We'll be gone in no time. We'll be gone in no time. So within the time that we have, understand what God is saying. And everything He says for our good only. This whole propaganda that you should do the assessment of God is actually atheism. Trying to say that, you decide what is right for you. Actually, our ancestors never decided what is right for them. Because God has already decided what is right for them. Get up in the morning, sleep in the night. God has decided. Right? He created an environment where the organs go for sleep in the night. They wake up in the morning. If you go against it, what will happen? What will happen? You'll spoil your health. As simple as that. You can't go against the code of God. You have to drink water. If you don't drink water, what will happen? What will happen? You'll die. You have to eat. No, I'll eat whatever I want. No, this is good for you. You eat this. There is fruits, there is roots, there is leaves, there is vegetables, there is milk, there is water. Eat it. No, I want to eat something else. Well, your body is not made for it. You can eat. It's not like you can't eat, but your body is not made for it. Then what will happen? You will destroy your health. No, but Prabhuji, everybody else is eating. What is the problem? When you are surrounded by mental people, you will also become mental. Isn't it? How they are mental people? Mental people means what? They don't know what they are doing. That's what mental people means. What is the definition of mental? When they don't know what they are doing. Or they think whatever they are doing is right only. They don't want to hear from anyone. No instruction. Finally, when the doctor says, they listen. Why to go to the doctor? Intelligent person doesn't go to the doctor. Intelligent person hears the doctor's instructions before only. So, performing activities in line with what Krishna is saying is for our benefit. And what is Krishna telling? Krishna is telling Durlabha Manusha Janma. He is saying this human birth is very rare, my dear darlings, my dear Prabhus, my dear daughters, sons, friends. This human birth is very rare. Don't use it for animalistic activities. Because all those activities you can also do in the body of an animal. Do something more. What are the activities that animal can do? Eating, sleeping, mating, defending. These 4 activities even animal can do. Don't try to compete with that, with the animals. You already had all kinds of animals, spider, reptile bodies. Now you got a human body. In this body, now you are supposed to utilize it for the most important activity, which you cannot do in those bodies. In those bodies, you don't have a choice. In this body, you have a choice. In animal bodies, you don't have a choice. Do you have a choice? You get up in the morning, you start searching for food. You go out on a walk, in a walk. सुबह से कुत्ते देखते हैं ना, घूमते रहते हैं इधर उधर. They go on a walk. They don't know anything more than that. Right? They walk to keep their body fit. They eat things which will keep their body fit. They sleep in a way that their body will be fit. And they take care of their family in the way that their body is fit. They are taking care of themselves. But ये तो कुत्ता भी करता है. What a human can do more. That a human being should think. And that's why Krishna is saying, follow dharma. Understand what is dharma. Follow dharma. Take care of all those things. I'm not telling we should not do what animals do. Animals and we are same. The only difference is we are humans. Something more. And that something more should be utilized to understand who am I. मैं हूँ कौन? What? I'm an Indian. I'm American. No. That's not what you are. I'm a male. I'm a female. When you are sleeping, are you a male or a female? You don't even know, right? You forget. You get up in the morning, I'm male only. You don't know who you are. You are the soul. You are the soul who has taken different bodies. Sometimes a male body, sometimes a female body, sometimes an animal body. This all philosophy is there in Bhagavad Gita. We just finished it. Jatasya hi dhruva mrityu dhruvan janma mritasya cha tasmad apariyarte natvam sochitamarah. See, like a person removes his old clothes, puts on new clothes. Oh Arjuna, you are changing your bodies again and again and again. He's telling it. So Prabhuji, what is the most important activity as a human being? To understand who am I. Science of self-realization. That's the most important activity. If you know who are you, then you will not take birth again. You have the opportunity to stop the cycle. We all have this opportunity to stop the cycle in human body. Animals can't do that. Animals have to take the next birth because they have to burn their karma. They have to burn their karma. In this body, we should not create new karma. And when do we create new karma? When you do activities for your enjoyment, you create new karma. That includes bad karma also, good karma also. But when you do activities for God's enjoyment, following what God is telling, then you won't create any karma. That's called a karma. Right? Karma means following the Shastra and doing the activities. Vikarma meaning not following the Shastra and doing activities. Karma takes you to heavenly planets. You followed the Shastra. Vikarma, you did not follow the code, so you'll go to hellish planets. Akarma, you'll neither go to heaven nor go to hell. You will stay here and after this you'll go back to God. As simple as that. Following the code that is written in the Shastra also is a problem because not everything mentioned in the Shastra is going to take you out of this world. It's a gradual elevation. Tamoguna, Rajoguna, Satvaguna, they'll slowly elevate you. But we discussed that verse last week. Traigunya Vishya Veda Nishtraigunya Bhavarjuna Nitvando Nitya Satvasto Niryoga Kshima Matvaman. Hey Arjun, rise yourself above the 3 modes. Traigunya. Right? When you rise yourself above the 3 modes, then you can perform bhakti. Bhakti means performing what God wants you to do. Forget about your happiness, my happiness, This whole world there is a propaganda running. Do activity that will make you happy. Is that not true? All your advertisements are telling that only, no? Recently I was seeing a video. In that video, one mother is serving food to the entire family. Husband is sitting, children are sitting, daughter-in-law is sitting, whatever. The big dining table, and she is serving. And everybody, oh, मेरे लिए अच्छा पनीर बटर मसाला बनाया, मेरे लिए बहुत अच्छा बिरयानी बनाया, मेरे लिए बहुत अच्छा रायता बनाया, मेरे लिए ये अच्छा लगता, मेरे लिए. Everybody is so happy that they are eating something on the dining table. And then they look at the mother and they ask, आपके लिए क्या अच्छा बना है? And the mother is like, an advertisement. You are not taking care of yourself. You have to take care of yourself. No, actually, it's a propaganda. How will I tell you it's a propaganda? I'm not telling you should not take care of yourself. But you're not understanding the fundamental here. You're assuming that she's unhappy. They're making you feel that she's unhappy. But actually she's happy. Because in service she is happy. My grandmother was the most happy. Cooking for all of us. And why do you assume she doesn't eat what she cooks? No. Create a propaganda. Unknowingly, we are being told that you have to be happy and you should do activities for yourself. I'll tell you a small example. A teacher, how many are there? 50 of us. I'll give you a balloon, each one a balloon. Fully blow that balloon big, then write your name on it. Right? You write your name on it. Utkarsh Pro, Anil Pro, Pura likho, naam likho. And then take a sketch pen, right? And then I'll throw all those balloons in that grass area. And I'll tell all of you, go find your balloon now. Right? 10 minutes you'll be fighting each other. Because you'll not find your balloon, you'll find somebody else's balloon. Isn't it? You'll be struggling. It will take a lot of at least 10-15 minutes again to find your balloon. Because everybody is searching for his balloon. Is that true? Yeah. Whereas if I tell you, okay, whoever goes there, whatever balloon you pick up, whichever name it has, call that person and give it. How many people agree that you will finish the task in 1/4 of the time? Huh? करने की जरूरत नहीं है. By thinking only you are able to tell. Is that true? What just happened? You are going, finding a balloon, and somebody else is searching for that balloon. You know that. So you know, he said, hey, tera balloon yahan pe. Immediately he'll come and take his balloon. And he found your balloon, he'll give it. Prabhu, it might look like a simple lesson, but it has got very much to do with bhakti. When you know everybody is searching for happiness, if you find their happiness, you give them their happiness, somewhere you will find your happiness also. Right? World runs by giving happiness to others. You will find your happiness when you give happiness to others. You'll automatically find. You think other people are here to loot you, exploit you? Take you. Huh? Nobody is here to exploit you. Your mind is exploiting you. Understand that one thing. Your mind is exploiting you. Your mind is creating a propaganda. Oh, my husband will exploit me. Oh, my mother-in-law is exploiting me. Oh, I think my neighbor is exploiting me. Nobody has any business to exploit you. If you serve everybody with good heart, nobody will exploit you. Whereas if you create an environment that I want to enjoy, everything is for my, first let me look at my enjoyment. Can you live in that house? Where everybody is thinking, my enjoyment is the most important? Huh? You can't. Right? When a male, he earns for the house, does he think this earning is for me? No. He earns for the family. He takes care of wife's needs, parents' needs, children's needs, future needs. When a wife is cooking for the house or keeping the house clean and neat, she's thinking about herself, her bed, her room? No, she's thinking about the entire family. When you serve together with the motto of giving happiness to others, then you will find your happiness. Whereas if you go with your motive that you want to find your happiness, you cannot find your happiness. Try it. Advertisements will show. In reality, it will not happen. In service, you find happiness. In service, you find happiness. You don't find happiness in being served. Oh, come and give me happiness. You will not find happiness. When you serve others, you will find happiness. And Krishna is telling, serve me. Do this work. Do it because I am asking you to do. It's as a service. without any expectations. Do this war, and you will find your happiness. And don't worry about any reactions. No reaction will come because I am taking all the responsibility. Right? When we become a devotee and we perform any activity in service of Krishna, Krishna will take care of all the reactions. Yeah, Pranil.
The question is, if you give happiness to others, then you get happiness, right? So then won't that make karma instead of a karma? If you're giving happiness to
With the expectation when you do that I have to get back happiness, then it creates karma.
So when you just do that, I'll give it away and then
Yes.
you don't expect that he'll do something for me, then that will make a karma.
Yes. Very intelligent question. Right? Basic question is asking. When I give happiness to others, expecting it that somebody else is going to give it to me, then that creates karma. You are getting bound by expectations. Prabhuji and Matajis, our mind is our biggest enemy. The whole game is to control our mind. All the religious paths are only talking about one thing. If you cannot control your mind, you cannot be happy. Bhagavad Gita is about fixing the mind of Arjuna, right? Who is completely bewildered because doing what is right is very easy. Doing what is wrong or not doing what is wrong is also easy. I don't want to do because it is wrong. I want to do what is because it is right. This is easy. But doing the right, knowing that it may be wrong or may not be wrong, or you're confused, or it looks to be right, but in that right also there is a wrong, that's where the mind starts playing the game. Right? Where decision making is like, what should I do? My mother or my wife? What should I do? That question comes to every male. It is natural because both of them love him the most. Both of them want to claim him. He has to serve both. Right? What should I do? So it's very important. Same way, my husband or my in-laws. Who is more important for me? Who is more? That is where you should understand. So, be in good service mode, automatically you will find your answers. Everybody will be good to you when you are good to others. Right? What is that? TV serials, soap TV serials. They literally create a negative character where the mother-in-law is planning for killing the daughter-in-law throughout the day. Right? And daughter-in-law is trying to be very innocent and, as if, like she's the most chaste throughout the day. And the son never goes to office only, he's always in the house only. Right? Worst part is, fools sitting and seeing the serials. And then they're looking at their mother-in-law. They're looking like her only. Right? Or looking at daughter-in-law. This is nonsense. World is filled with wonderful people. Why? Because Krishna is there in everyone. Why are you assuming that somebody is bad? All of you? Do I know all of you? I don't know all of you. But now I know. You know me. Did anybody meet each other here? No. Not till now. Huh? Nothing, right? Why do you assume that will happen? If you do something nonsense, then it might happen. But if you are good with everybody, doing your service, nothing will happen. Kali Yuga has miscreants. I'm not telling it doesn't. But you don't have to be like that. Be your part. Be nice. Control your mind. Because your mind will create enemies. Your mind will create anxieties. Today's biggest problem is not any physical problem. It's mental problems. Anxiety. Doctors don't have medicine for that, by the way. You can go to AG hospital and tell your stomach is paining. But what will you tell? If your mind is troubling you, what will you tell? Tell me. You don't have a solution. That is where you need Bhagavad Gita. That is where you need scriptures. That is where you have to read Ramayana, the story of Lord Ram. If you read Ramayana, the entire Ramayana, your mind cannot trouble you. Because Lord Ram, he had so many complexities happening around him. But he walked like a king. and he never fell into any anxiety. Right? If you read Mahabharata, see how many things Lord Krishna had to deal with, and how many things Pandavas had to deal with, how many things Bhishma had to deal with. Our problems are nothing. Right? And you'll gain the confidence to be virtuous. That in whatever circumstance I'll maintain my truthfulness. That is why scriptural knowledge is very important than any material knowledge. Today children are committing suicides, people are anxious about their jobs, settlement in life, future. All this is happening because you don't have education of Mahabharata, you don't have education of Ramayana, you don't have education of Srimad Bhagavad. You don't have. You have only education of things which will make you measure things, eat things, weigh things. That's all. Right? Geography, physics. What will that do? Practically speaking, that knowledge is okay. Just to do some construction or do some repair or some work in the office or count your money or commerce or medicine or whatever. That's all it is. But that has no sutra to keep you happy or to control your mind. To control your mind, you have to do 5 activities. Scriptures explain 5 activities. Number 1, tapa. Tapa. Number 2, sattva. I'll tell what they are. Right? Tapa, sattva. Number 3, mantra. Hare Krishna. I was telling you and I went blank. It's okay. So tapa, sattva, mantra, and before that there are 2 more. Hare Krishna. Let me tell you as it comes along. I'll put it in the group. You should have the desire to take austerity. That is tapa. Meaning, I will jnana. 4th one is jnana. Vidya. 4th one is vidya. Tapa, vidya, sattva, mantra. There's one more. I'll tell you that one more. Right? So you should be able to do austerity. Austerity meaning, I will not eat this, I will not do this, I'll get up in the morning, I'll do this. It's austerity. Nobody likes austerity. But if you do austerity, your mind will be in check. Your mind doesn't like austerity. It wants to enjoy all the time. I want this, immediately go to Amazon.com, order it. But you should tell, you want it? Walk for 2.5 kilometers, search in 3 shops, then buy it. You will stop buying it. Why people are buying trash? Easily accessible. That's all it is. Why health is getting spoiled? Easily accessible food. If you have to eat Mysore bhaji, how much time it takes? Now it takes 5 minutes. But if you have to make it, how much time it takes? Create a batter, let it soak, then put the oil, then make a chutney for it, then this and that. Total 6-7 hours at least. Right? In 6-7 hours, somebody else will come and tell that khana kha lena. Take some curd rice. Okay, I'll take it. Fill ho gaya. Right? Tapa is very important. Jnana. Knowledge is very important. What you all are acquiring now. Knowledge. Knowledge gives you examples. Knowledge gives you experience. Right? Of somebody else's experience, you learn out of it. Then you can control your mind. When your mind is troubling you, you'll remember, Arey, Prabhuji told this, right? Yes, I should try this. I should not do it. Right? Knowledge. Third is sattva. Choose sattvic choices. In everything there is sattva, there is rajas, there is tamas. Whatever that you have to do, choose the sattva way. Lifestyle, sattva. Getting up early in the morning is sattvic way of living. Eating things which are natural, not processed, which are straight away coming from nature. Sattvic. When you eat sattvic things, automatically your mind will come into control. What is the first one? Tapa. Second? Vidya or Jnana. Third one? Sattva. Fourth one, Hare Krishna. Mantra, but. There's one more. Can I take a minute? Because if I don't find that, my mind will trouble me. Hare Krishna. What happened? What about it? Something happened. Okay. This is not. This went for a toss. No. Can you see me live? Is it? Can you see me live? Am I visible in the live?
Yes.
You can see me live? Even now? Show?
I cannot see.
It doesn't show. Yeah, something happened to that.
Maybe restarting is the best way, Prabhuji.
Voice is coming, yeah. It says the video is gone, I don't know for some reason. Yeah, now it came. I didn't do anything, it fixed itself. It's coming. Hare Krishna. Tapa, Vidya, Sattva, Seva. Seva, and then mantra. Right? These are the 5 things we should perform. Seva. When you perform seva without any expectations, you can control your mind. It's very important. We perform seva. Seva means serving God and serving everything God has created. Parents, neighbors, children, animals, birds, earth, cows. Seva. Right? So this 5 things, and last one is mantra. Mantra how? Mantra means manastrayate iti mantra. That which controls your man is mantra. You cannot create your own mantra. Mantra is given by God only. So when you follow that mantra, automatically when you chant that mantra, you are telling your mind to focus on the name of God, which has a Shakti in it. Right? If you chant Coca-Cola, Pepsi, kuch nahi aayega usme. But if you chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, you are asking for blessing of God through that transcendental sound vibration. These names are not ordinary. Right? So when you do these 5 activities, you will slowly control your mind. What are the 5 activities again? Tapa, Vidya, Sattva, Seva, Mantra. Do these 5 activities. And these 5 activities you can do when you have people who are doing it around you. You alone cannot do. We cannot. Try it. You need association of people who are doing it. That is why we come and associate together in a satsang. Once in a week, we look at each other. Acha, aise log hain. There are people like that who are trying to practice this. When you go around people who are trying to practice this, you will also practice it one day. But if you be around people who don't practice it, or rather they are objecting to it, you cannot practice it. Or rather, practice becomes very difficult. Isn't it? That is why association is very important. Through association, you get examples, you get encouragement also. Right? Sometimes I'm feeling very weak spiritually. I'll not go to Satsang today. You go. Arey, come na. What will you do sitting here? Anyway, you'll do that, you'll use your thumb to keep scrolling the stupid videos. You'll anyway do that. Why don't you come and just, spend some time or come for prasad, just have some good prasad. Come in the morning. Your friend encouraged you or your partner encouraged you and you go and sit there. And after some time, Krishna is telling me all these things. Actually, he is addressing all my problems. How many of you felt after coming here, without asking, you are getting a solution? Huh? You didn't ask for it. You just stood and you sat here in front of their lordships. And automatically, through them, through my mouth, the answers are coming. It's not through me, it's through them only. We are just a via medium. Right? So in Satsang is a place where God gets to speak to you directly. Directly. Don't think it's indirect. I am also like you. I am just sitting here. Difference is, I am pleading to him, please help me serve you all. Right? And then he speaks. According to you, whatever in your mind, whatever you are going through, individually, collectively, he will tell things that is going to benefit you. That is the beauty of Satsang. Our ancestors used to attend Satsang every week. No, every day. Every day. Can you imagine how their life will be? So nice, right? Every evening in the courtyard, this thing used to happen. Every evening. And no tension. Huh? You'll go, do your whatever business, 6:30 wrap up, come home, take bath, sit in the courtyard or go to a temple, sit in the temple, and there Harikatha will happen. Hari Bhajan will happen. The guru of that place, that village, or some guest will be called to speak. They will share good things, good experiences, and everybody is happy, and everybody is doing service. Every evening somebody is, cooking, somebody is cleaning, somebody is washing, somebody is arranging, somebody is serving, and nobody is bothered about any money problem. Because God is giving. He'll give. Because nobody wants to buy iPhone 17. There is no need. One idiot kept a poster there, another idiot is looking at it, another idiot is buying it, another idiot is comparing it, another idiot is like, I don't have it. Right? There's no need. You're happy. Right? You're not chatting, you're speaking. In the village, you're speaking to each other. There's no need to chat. You don't need to create a group. Village evening group. No, group is already there. You just have to meet each other and talk. Right? People have become so psychologically impossible today that between 5 people they are feeling alone. That is the situation today. You are surrounded by 5 people, but you are feeling alone. You want a proof for it? Go and stand in a lift. Go and stand in a lift. Any elevator, any building, you go and stand. See how people are like. अरे मुंह उठा के देख रहे पागल. There is a human being standing here. You can tell Hare Krishna. You can tell good morning. You can tell good evening. कुछ तो बोलो. One fellow recently, he entered the lift and he stood to the wall like this. अरे मैं तेरे को खा जाऊंगा क्या? I'm going to eat you or what? He literally was standing like this, meditating on his floor. Right? There are one Mataji, she entered looking at the mobile, she exited looking at the mobile. She doesn't even know that I was there. You know what I'm saying, right? What is going on here? Will this kind of living give us happiness? Can you give happiness to somebody else? My humble request to all these psychos, who are 99% in this world now, please don't get married. Because you'll destroy somebody else's life. Really. Don't have children also. You'll create more psychos. No. Prabhu, psychological problem is mind problem. All of them are good only, but their mind is troubling them. Why should I talk to somebody? Why should I? Well, he'll tell something that I'm doing, whatever I'm doing is right. I don't want to hear any correction. So I better be in my own world. Right? I will take lessons from stupid YouTube short videos. I don't want to hear from any elders. I don't want to hear from anyone around me. I am good in my world, my flat, my jilla, my villa. I am very, 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 very settled. Mind. You are surrounded by wonderful people around you. You don't want to talk to anyone. Right? How do you come out of this trap? How do you come out of this trap? Follow the instruction of God. You think God wants us to be like that? Huh? Maybe Krishna was standing in that lift. You never saw him. You entered the lift holding the mobile. You exited the lift holding the mobile. Krishna was right there. That Purushottama Krishna is standing in the lift. See? He is looking at you and you are not looking at him. You entered the lift, you exited the lift. Prabhuji and Mataji, if we can't see God in each other, we cannot see God ultimately. We have to learn to see God in each other. Forget about all the other religion, caste, creed. We have to see God in everybody, in every living entity. Even in an ant there is God. Ant is not God, but there is God. Paramatma is sitting inside everybody. There is Atma, there is Paramatma. Right? Why we don't cross somebody when somebody is sleeping or sitting? There is God inside that person. That is the reason we don't cross. It's not a stupid ritual. We respect somebody else. Even a dead body we don't cross. Because it's given by God. Right? We don't use our feet for anything. We don't use our feet for anything. My young age, my grandma used to tell me, don't kick the broom. Why you should not kick the broom? Huh? Why you should not kick the broom? Lakshmi Devi. Hare Krishna. Broom is Lakshmi Devi, huh? Nahin, Lakshmi chala jayega. Kick the broom. They don't know the answer properly. Because her mother did not tell. Very simple. What is the job of a broom? Clean. The least thing you are bothered about is a broom. It is important, but your least thing that you are bothered about, right? It's important thing. But see, somebody vomited. Will you take the broom and use it? Or no, mera broom bahut acha hai, I will not use it. No, you'll just use it because that is used to clean. The least important thing that you are bothered about is a broom in the house. But most useful thing is broom. It's useful. I'm talking two different, usefulness and importance. Two different things. You are not giving that much respect to it when you are using it for cleaning. Is that true? Then in a gutter also use a broom. You don't respect it for whatever it is, but you use it. Our Shastra explains we should be so humble that even a broom we should not touch with our feet. Even a broom. It's not telling broom. Even a broom. You understand the philosophy? Can I touch this table with my feet? No. If somebody wants something, can I just pass it on with my feet? No. Even a broom in the house, I should not kick and pass it. So I should not touch a broom with my feet. This is the philosophy behind broom and feet. It's not Lakshmi Devi. Understood? But anyway, somebody kept that word Lakshmi Devi, at least that way you'll be respectful, but the essence is that. So everything is being taught in relation to changing and controlling your mind. Before being disrespectful, control your mind. Yeah.
Like that too, there is something that is meant to be kicked.
Huh?
There are some things in this materialistic world that are meant to be kicked.
They are meant to be
There's
killed.
some people playing a ball game, and in that you have to football. Yeah, football.
Yeah.
So you have to kick the ball. So is that disrespect or is that just following the game?
That's a ball. Game itself is football, right?
Yeah.
So there is a foot, there is a ball. It's okay. But don't kick the football on somebody else's face. It's okay. And when you're doing a war, you kick the enemy. It's okay. When something is coming to harm you, you can do what is needed. Even Acharya has explained that you can kill a serpent. You can kill a scorpion. Because they are envious characters. envious natured living entities. You can kill them. When they're coming to harm you, you have to kill them. If a mosquito is coming, baita hai yahan pe. What will you do? Huh? You'll give him gyan? My dear mosquito, I'm going to serve you. You also serve me. No. You kill it. But after killing it, you'll not feel, yes, I killed it. No. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Krishna, forgive me. I did this because it's harming me. May its soul reach closer to you. You can chant a small prayer. You can do that. Don't do it for enjoyment. You buy that bat in the China market and next time that will hold the bat and you will be like, don't enjoy killing anybody. Even in a war, we should not enjoy killing the enemy. We should not enjoy it. Do it as a duty. That's exactly what Krishna is telling here in this verse. We are discussing a long time in this verse because this is a conclusion of Karma Yoga. We are almost concluding the Karma Yoga section of Karma Yoga means do your karma without any expectations for the pleasure of God. Right? And control your mind so that you can find some peace in this life. And how do you control your mind? Papa? Vidya? Sattva? Seva? Mantra. You all can remember that? Try to practice it. You will find a lot of peace. And how many enemies you have around you?
Mind.
Your mind is your enemy. Remember that. There is no enemy around you. No enemy around you. Nobody will trouble you. Your mind is troubling you. This is the conclusion of Avanti Brahman in 11th canto of Bhagavad. I will not get into the topic. Beautiful. There is a chapter called the Prayers of Avanti Brahman. And this is told by Krishna to Uddhava. The prayers of Avanti Brahman. Krishna is speaking. There is such Brahman and his prayers, his conclusion is this. That my mind is my greatest enemy. Nobody else. My mind is keeping me in this world. My mind is not allowing me to go back to Krishna. My mind is not coming into control. And when you start controlling it, it behaves even more wild. Because it's a spoiled brat, right? For many, many lives you have allowed it to do whatever it wants. And suddenly in this life you're telling, hey, stop. Now it will keep quiet. It will rebel. Just like a child who has been bought chocolates or bought anything. Whenever the child wants, ice cream, chocolates, burger, pizza, all, khilate. Beta, chahiye, kharido. You are even giving money. You only go and buy. And one day, the child's health is spoiled and then you start telling the child, no, you can't do this. What will the child do? He'll say, yes, Papa, today onwards, ban. Hota hai? No. He'll create a lot of trouble because he is used to getting it all the time. So you have to tolerate that. As a parent, you have to tolerate that. Slowly, you have to give alternatives. Give alternatives to what he is asking for. Slowly make him change. And over a period of time, the child will become normal. The same way, our mind is troubled by giving the mind so many things for many lives. Not just this life, but many lives. The moment you start chanting, your mind will go even more wild. I don't know how many are experiencing that. When you start chanting, you realize, my God, it's not kamina hai mind. It's such a horrible thing it is. Oh my God. Weird thoughts will come. The other day I was going on an elevator and one person is standing before me. Suddenly a thought came, what if I push and he falls? Where did this thought come from? What am I thinking? Right? Did anybody experience such weird thoughts anytime? Don't execute that. Right? Weird thoughts. The police is keeping a gun, is standing on the road. Right? Stupid thought will come. Your mind. You can actually see your mind in action. Your mind is giving all those thoughts. Then you feel, oh my God, such a horrible, bad thought? How can I get such a bad thought? Okay, that means I have to control my mind. I have to control my mind. Here Arjuna is being told, hey Arjun, just do your work. Just do your work without any reservations. Do as I say, and you'll not incur any sin. Because it's not mind speaking, it is God speaking. Perfect. Since time immemorial, each living entity has accumulated the various reactions of good and bad work. As such, he is continuously ignorant of his real constitutional position. One's ignorance can be removed by the instruction of the Bhagavad Gita, which teaches one to surrender unto Lord Sri Krishna in all respects and become liberated from the chained victimization of action and reaction, birth after birth. Arjuna is therefore advised to act in Krishna consciousness, the purifying process of resultant action. He's being told, do your duty. See, recently we moved from WhatsApp to, what is that? Arattai. Arattai means casual talk. Casual chit chat. That's what it means in Tamil. That's okay, whatever the name. So, I told everybody, okay, please move to Arattai because it's an Indian app, homegrown. We want to go homegrown. Right? How many moved? Some moved, some did not. Right? And then again I reminded, please move. Still some moved, some did not. I sent the invite for the Satsang. Move. Some moved, some did not. Then what I did? I went and made admin only in WhatsApp. Ho gaya khatam. Mar gaya WhatsApp. Now you're not going to get any message. You can't write any message in WhatsApp. Right? You had to move to Arattai. There is no other way. Prabhuji and Matajis, sometimes putting a rule and sometimes making it a mandatory thing helps the situation. It's needed sometimes. Don't think freedom will make you happy. Freedom will make you unhappy. Too much freedom, too many choices, you'll go mad. Sometimes keeping a proper followed process in the family, in the culture, in the society is good enough. You don't need to do anything extraordinary. You know, freedom of wearing dresses, whatever I want. Where is it going? Our ancestors never had any such freedom. They were happy with what they are wearing. A male is to wear a male clothes, female is to wear female clothes. Ho gaya. Now you don't know who is wearing what. Right? What is that fellow's name? That hero. He is wearing female clothes now. Ranveer. Huh? What is that fellow's name? Deepika Padukone's husband. Huh? Ranveer Singh. वो औरत है मर्द में डोटा रहा मेरे को. You know, I don't know what he's wearing. In the name of fashion, and there are many more Ranveers in Goligodi also. Right? You're trying to follow that fellow. Wear something different. Why you have to wear different? I am wearing this for the last many years. Very comfortable. If you become fat also, I don't need to change it. If you become thin also, I don't need to change it. Just the knot will change from here to here. Okay. Right? Keep your life simple. Fashion is there. You know, fashion is there even in normal things. Pure things. Right? Being fashionable means, first of all, being clean. Wearing clean clothes. Fresh, clean clothes. Right? In the fashion, what do? 3 months, the jeans is not washed only. 3 months, just imagine what all has gone, the jeans has gone through. And with the jeans, people come out and say, I'm looking cool now. Right? Is that fashion? That's dirty fashion. Should be clean. Cleanliness is fashion. Wear something nice, wear something respectful. Wear a dress where people look at your face, not anything else. Right? Where they'll talk to you with respect. That is fashion. Wear things where people start looking at you top to bottom means what? You are wearing something horrible. It is not even meant to be worn. Then you are agitating your mind and somebody else's mind also. And then you will create karma. Karma will come. Right? You will create so many problems in your own life. So that's very important. Wear something which is comfortable. Dress is meant to be comfortable. Don't wear a dress where you are struggling to sit down, struggling to stand, struggling to walk, because you have to look in some shape. Right? Wear something which is comfortable. Look at my dress. Very comfortable. एकदम खुला खुला है. Full air condition runs. है कि नहीं? Our ancestors told us all these things. I'll tell you, even when I had back pain, I had severe back pain some time ago. Now also I keep getting now and then. One of the doctors told me, stop wearing tight clothes. He told me, stop wearing tight clothes. Stop wearing shoes which are making you walk in a certain way. You should be able to walk nicely, you should be able to sit nicely, you should be able to, run if you have to run, it should be comfortable. Don't think how people are going to, look at you. Right? Do things which are, and when you go back to that principle of being comfortable, being respectful, automatically you see whatever our ancestors did is perfect. Automatically you'll see. And now whatever we are trying to become is imperfect. We are trying to go against the nature, trying to go against the, followed custom, which is going to put trouble into you. So, I'm just encouraging, please, this all comes under sattva. These all things come under sattva. Wearing sattvic clothes, eating sattvic food, speaking sattvic way, thinking sattvic way. Right? Sattva. Sattva means what? Goodness. Yeah. Something which is good for you, something which is good for others. Okay. So, a man engaged in devotional service rids himself of both good and bad reactions even in this life. Therefore, strive for yoga, which is the art of all work. 51. Karmajam buddhi yukta hi phalam tyaktva manishina janma bandha vinirmukta padam gacchanti anamayam. Yes. Manishina. There is a word called Manishina. Manishina. Prabhupada is translating great sages or devotees. Actually, Manishi means what? Human. Manishi. Right? But actually, Manishi means somebody who is knowledgeable of God. That is actually the meaning. Manishi. When you do something nonsense, Manishvena? It is like this, right? No, Manishvena? Tu Manushya kya hai tu? Means what? He is behaving like a human being. And human being is the one who has knowledge of Shastra, who has knowledge of God. Otherwise, if you don't have knowledge of God, then you are a Pashu. Right? So just being in a human body and not having knowledge of God doesn't make you a Manishi. It makes you a Pashu. Rather than you are a four-legged animal, that's all you are. Right? 2 hands and 2-legged animal. You should have knowledge of Shastra. You should have knowledge of God. You should have knowledge of scriptures. Then you become Manishi. And that's why Prabhupada is translating great sages or devotees. Manishi. He's not telling human. Right? Translation. Repeat after me. By thus engaging in devotional service to the Lord, great sages or devotees free themselves from the results of work in the material world. In this way, they become free from the cycle of birth and death and attain the state beyond all miseries by going back to Godhead. So Krishna is concluding the Karma Yoga saying, if you just perform your activities as a service to the Lord, like great sages have done, there will not be any material bondings. And when you die, you will go back to God. As simple as that. If you are attached to anything good or bad you have done, you have anything to claim in this world, you will not go back to God. When you came here, was there anything for you? So when you are going, why are so many things for you? Think, na? So all of them are unnecessary baggage only, na? Huh? When you came, how did you come? Empty-handed. No clothes. Completely dependent. When you are going, how are you going? My wife, my children, my house, my plot, my this, my education, my job, my fame, my name. Then Krishna will think, oh, you really like all these things? Okay, come back again. Get another wife. Get another husband. You are fond of children? Okay, have more children. Go. What else you are fond of? My house. Oh, you want a house? Okay, take a house. He is providing you according to your desire. So at the time of death, how you should be? Na aham, na mama. Nothing belongs to me. I cannot control anything. That should be my state of mind. I'm not saying you have to leave your house and go somewhere and sit in a... No, you can do your job. You can be a good husband, be a good wife, be a good parent, be a good child. Do your duties without any expectations. Do it as a service. Keep Krishna in between everything. For everything, there is Krishna in between. I'm doing a job so I can earn money, so I can take my family on yatra. Right? I want to go on vacation, I'll choose a holy destination. So I'll go to a nice place, also benefit spiritually. I want to build a house, I want a nice altar for Krishna. Not a big bedroom for me. A big, nice place for worship. I want to build a house in which I can have big satsang like this in my house. In every decision, there is Krishna. Then at the time of death, you will only think of Krishna. Even though you are surrounded by bank balance also, no problem. I kept that balance as security for my family, not for my own enjoyment. I kept only so much balance that I still depend on God. If I keep 90 crore balance, 100 crores balance in my bank, will you come to Satsang? No. Why will I come? 100 crores is there now. When that will get over, then God is important. If I have so much money, Bhoga Ishwarya Prashaktanam Taya Apritah Chetasam Vyavasayatmika Buddhi Samadhavana Vidhyate. We just read that verse some time ago, in second chapter. Krishna is telling people who are attached to Bhoga and Aishwarya, they will not come to Vyavasayatmika Buddhi. They will not come to spiritual life. Why do you think in this apartment so many people don't come to Satsang? पानी बंद नहीं होता है, करंट बंद नहीं होता है. For everything there is a backup. है कि नहीं? Why they need God? Why you need God? When current goes and it doesn't come, oh God, what just happened? Water stopped. Oh Krishna, oh Rama, what is going on? Right? Then you'll remember God. When everything is being provided, everything is being taken care, why do you need God? When parents are taking care of everything, you all are young, your parents are taking care of everything, your father is there, is taking care of everything. Whatever trouble you put yourself into, finally he'll come and pull you out, right? You'll not know his value after he's gone. Once you lose your father, no matter who you are, then you will know, my God, my father used to take care of everything. Even though he was old, he was all the time thinking about me, all the time supporting me in the background, all the time he was my well-wisher. My greatest asset was my father. And when he was there, I never valued him. You don't agree with me, I don't agree with you. But I don't know. He's your father. No, I never. Same way, God also. When he's giving you everything, you don't value him. When things go wrong, then people never go to temple. But now they are going to temple in Apollo Hospital. Now they are going to temple in Yashoda Hospital. They also understood. Idhar aane ke baad ye log sudharenge. So they are constructing a temple and keeping it inside the hospital. Right? There is a beautiful hospital called Bhaktivedanta Hospital in Bombay. It's built by devotees. All devotee doctors, they built a temple. Actually temple only. It's a hospital called Bhaktivedanta Hospital. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada, in that name they built. So a lot of devotees also go, non-devotees also go, outside people also go. And the beauty of the temple is, everything there is devotional. Everybody speaks Hare Krishna. While doing operation also, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram. Everything, right? And every day, Jagannath, the main altar, Jagannath Baldev Subhadra, there is an altar, and it's on a rolling altar. It's like this, and there are wheels below it. God goes to see every patient. There is a kirtan going on in the hospital. God is going to every bed, and everybody is sleeping in the bed. He's doing Dandavat. Because he can't go, God is coming. Yeah? Huh? I kept it once. Yeah, someone kept it. Now also you can go and type Bhaktivedanta Hospital. Yeah. You fall diseased, you go there. Right? I went there once. The son was not feeling well, so I went. So, keeping Krishna in the center is the key. Then you are not bound by any problems. Yajñārtano anyatra, what's it? Come on. Yajñārtano karma anyatra, lokoyam karma bandhanaha, tadartha karma kaunteya, mukta sangha samachara. 3rd chapter Krishna is telling. Perform your duty as an offering to Vishnu. Mukta sangha samachara. Then you will be mukta. You will not be in bandhan. You will not be tied. Yajñārtano karma anyatra, lokoyam karma bandhanaha. By performing a karma, you are getting bound. But when you keep Vishnu in the center, tad artha karma kaunteya. Right? What is actually karma? Understand kaunteya. Mukta sangha samachara. When you do it as an offering to Vishnu, you are relieved from it. Understood what is karma yoga? What is karma yoga? Lift your hand one by one. What is karma yoga according to you? What you understand? Yes, no.
Perform your duty without any
Expectations. Yes. And?
Perform your duty of keeping Krishna.
That's more important. Yeah. And? Perform your duty for his satisfaction. Keeping in the center, but for his satisfaction. Lead a life for God's satisfaction, and you will be happy. Prabhupada Maharaj's devotees are the most happiest people on the planet. That is the reason I am not leaving devotion. I am on this path because I see wonderful, happy people. When devotees go in the lift, they don't go and stand like this. You observe anywhere. Hare Krishna. How are you? All well? Sab theek hai? Bolo Hari Bol. Bolo Hari Bol? Yeah.
You will not get karma if you are doing it as a duty, if there is a need.
You will not get karma if you do it as a duty. Just do it without any expectation. Very good. At his age, he is understanding. Very good. So devotees are the most happiest people. Become a happy person, na? Roni Surat kai ko lagana? Why you have to keep that crying face? Always be happy, na? Acha lagta na happy rehna? Yes. When you are happy, will God be happy? Yes. क्या महेश प्रभु एकदम मस्त रहना है, संतोष होके रहना. Happiness doesn't come by things. Happiness doesn't come by things. Happiness comes by relationships. And relationships you can maintain when you are controlling, when you are able to control your mind. If you can't control your mind, no relationship will stay. That's it, the purport. The liberated living entities belong to that place where there are no materialistic, where there are no material miseries. The Bhagavatam says, 10:14:58 says, Samashhritaye padapallavaplavam mahat padam punya yasho murare bhavam buddhirvatsa padam param padam 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 yatvipadam natesham. For one who has accepted the port of the Lord, of the lotus feet of the Lord, who is the shelter of the cosmic manifestation and is famous as Mukunda or the giver of Mukti, the ocean of material world is like the water contained in a calf footprint. Parampadam, or the place where there are no material miseries, or Vaikuntha is his goal, not the place where there is danger in every step of life. Padam padam yatvipadam natesha. It's a very, very famous verse actually. Material world means what? There is a danger at every step. Anytime you can die. Anytime you can lose everything. Is that true? Today can be your last day. What is today's date? 18th October. Radhika Mataji. Sorry. Band baj gaya. Ho gaya. It can be. Don't be surprised. It can be your last day. Right? Yeah. You should lead a life like that. That is the most important thing. Just telling, lead a life like that. As if this is your last day. If this is your last day, what are you going to do? Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Live nicely, live happy, and give Krishna to others, be in service. Let it be my last day. So be it. He'll anyway take care, na? That's how it should be. Padam padam yat vipadam natesham. That is nature of the material world. At every step there is danger, there is death. Whereas Vaikuntha, it's eternal. But how do you cross this? This Bhagavatam verse is telling, for a person who takes shelter of Mukunda, for a person who takes shelter of Krishna, for a person who takes shelter of the Krishna's devotees, for him crossing the material world is so easy as crossing a hoof print of a calf. When a calf walks in a wetland, it creates a hole. And inside that there is water. How much time does it take you to cross that water? Like this will cross. This whole material ocean, Janma, Mrityu, Jara, Vyadhi, Dukkha, Doshana, Darshanam, this whole material world, you can't cross. People are going, creating spacecrafts, they are trying to go to the next planet, they can't cross, you can't. You keep trying. You can't. But if you become a devotee of Krishna, you will cross it just like this. No need to develop this rocket, that rocket, this technology, that technology. Just become a devotee of Krishna and you will just cross. Yes, Bita.
Yeah, I don't know example ये question, but then ऐसे एक कार्टून है तो मेरे को पता था नहीं ये propaganda है या फिर ये असली affiliated.
So can you ask him to stop the vehicle? Oh, Prashant vehicle. Then ask him not to stop. Go ahead.
ऐसे एक कार्टून है उसमें एक गुरु होता है और बहुत से लोग होते हैं तो उस ऐसी कार्टून है तो उसमें एक गुरु होते हैं वो कहते हैं कि never give anything that can be done today for tomorrow.
इसमें क्या बोलते हैं?
Never give anything that can be done today for tomorrow. तो वे if we related to spiritual knowledge जैसे अगर आप कहो कि never leave that हाँ ठीक है 1 घंटे बाद chanting कर लूँगा अभी सिर्फ 2 राउंड करता हूँ तो if we related is it a propaganda or is it fine? Like is it a good thing?
It's absolutely bad thing. You should never postpone anything. You should finish our commitments. A very good question. Huh? Very bold. Huh? I was telling that normally there is a propaganda that you can postpone things. But postponing things, वो एक कहावत है ना इधर बोलते हैं आज करे सो कल 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 करे सो परसों इतनी भी क्या जल्दी है यारो जब जीना है परसों. Right? Something like that. Right? इतनी भी क्या जल्दी आ रहा जब जीना है परसों करो परसों. No, that is not a right way of looking at it. Actually, right way of looking at it is do it now. Now, don't keep it pending. Don't keep it pending. Finish your rounds at once. At once, if you can finish 16 rounds, nothing like it. Best day. You will feel that you have done it. So there should be urgency in spiritual life always.
देखते रहता है ऐसी मस्ती के लिए तो फिर हर बार जब भी वो कुछ कहते हैं तो मैं उससे रिलेट करते रहता हूँ. जैसे अभी मैंने बताया तो मैंने चैंटिंग से रिलेट करी कि पापा को भी छोड़ना नहीं चाहिए. फिर उसके बाद एक वो ऐसे भी कहते हैं जिसको निंजा का कुछ है कि ट्रेनिंग करनी है तो फिर वो कहते हैं कि आयरन शार्पन्स आयरन तो फिर इसलिए मैं सोचती हूँ कि एसोसिएशन शार्पन्स एसोसिएशन.
Very good, Hare Krishna. He is relating everything that he is seeing in TV or anywhere into Satsang. Very good, very nice. Very good, very good. तेरे एज में मैं क्या कर रहा था? I can't even think. गोटियां खेल रहा था. वो गटी मेरा है. Hare Krishna. Fortunate he was born to Kalu Mataji Anil Prabhu, wonderful family. Yeah. Don't postpone things. Ramanujacharya went to take initiation and previously he went to take initiation from Yamunacharya. Yamunacharya had already left the body. He went there but he is already gone. He said, I could not get my guru. Though in his mind of mind he took initiation. But next time, when he came in front of, I think, Goshti Purna, or I'm not able to remember, forgive me. He comes in front of his Guru. And his Guru says, a lot of sound. Yeah, his Guru says, yeah, I'll give you initiation, we'll meet, you come to that place on this morning, I'll give you initiation. He says, now. I want initiation now. Because I don't believe in this kala. I don't believe in this time. Padam padam yat vipadam natesham. Anything can happen. I might die, you might leave. I might not be able to meet you. Things can change. Gurudev, now. Please give me now. I don't want to miss this chance of taking initiation from a Vaishnava. Taking initiation from a... Who is telling this? Ramanujacharya, the one who is sitting there. Statue of Equality, you see? That great Ramanujacharya is telling that he doesn't have time and he better take initiation now. That is how important is spiritual life. Nothing else is more important than spiritual life. Material life keeps changing as per your karma. Spiritual life is your choice. Chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra regularly, finishing your bound, fixed number of rounds is very important. Very, very important. Nothing else is more important. Baki sab kuch side mein rakho. You have a service towards God, that is most important. He'll take care of everything. I'm not saying you should not take care of your material duties. You should take care of that. But understand, most important for you is spiritual commitments. Never postpone them. Never postpone them. Learning Bhagavad Gita, finishing. You told, in this Kartik Mass, I finished Bhagavad Gita. Finish Bhagavad Gita. Nothing else is more important. Keep, actually we should be a little self-centered in spiritual life also. थोड़ा क्या बोलते हैं? Self-centered is very wrong. English is a funny language. मुझे अच्छा लगता है. हाँ? Laulyam, greedy. That is the word. It is there in the scriptures. Greed is a bad thing, but in spiritual life, it's a good thing. I am greedy to chant my rounds. I am greedy to follow my vows. I am greedy to lead a spiritual life. I am greedy to follow my vows. That greed is a very good thing when it is applied in spiritual life on yourself, not on others. Right? Laulyam, we call it greed. That's a very good thing. We should be greedy to finish it. You should be greedy to do more. Greed means what? I want more, I want more. Right? But ask that in spiritual life. I want to hear more katha. I want to attend more satsangs. I want to learn more. I want to serve more. Right? Then that greed will take you out of this material world. If you're not greedy for Krishna, then you're automatically greedy for Maya. There is nothing in between. There is no 0.05 Krishna. There is one Krishna and there is one greed. Right? If it is not Krishna, it is Maya. Simple है. उसमें कोई ज़्यादा. Oh Prabhuji, I am going there. My friends. Where is Krishna in that? Where is Krishna in that? There is no Krishna. Then you are going into Maya. Pakka. I had a reunion of my school friends. So I was thinking, should I go? They are telling, अरे आ जाना. बहुत दिन हो गए तेरे को देखे. You have become some funny person. We want to see you. Okay, I'll come. What did I do? I filled my car trunk with a lot of children books and a lot of Bhagavad Gitas and Krishna books and everything. I went there. And then we had this reunion. Your teacher ऐसी थी, वो teacher ऐसा था, ये था, वो ये तो क्या वो क्या वो ठीक है हो गया अभी. I have something very special for all of you. Hey, what special here? I have special. Come with me. I took them all to my car. Open the trunk. Bye. If you like me, you think I'm your friend. You called me, right? I'm your friend, right? I'm giving something that is good for you. Take it. I told you are my friend. So खरीदना पड़ेगा. Right? So everybody took one Bhagavad Gita, one Krishna book, one small children's books for their children they took. Krishna is there. It's your choice. You want to be in Maya or with Krishna? Keep Krishna in the center, unhesitantly, without any compromise. Say you are a Krishna devotee. Are you a Krishna devotee?
Yes.
Are you a Krishna devotee? Yes. Bolo Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna. Krishna Krishna. Hare Hare. Hare Ram. Hare Ram. Ram Ram. Hare Hare. I am like this only. I am like this only. You should have that. And I am feeling nice to be like this. I am feeling nice to be like this. When devotees go to a movie, they make the movie into a temple. Right? उनकी जिंदगी में वो लोग ऐसा नहीं देखे मूवी हॉल को. महाअवतार नरसिंह मूवी, people made it into a temple. Right? They were dancing, they were crying, they were emotionally chanting, they were doing kirtan. And the temple authorities told, even the most materialistic movie, materialistic people don't do all this. Everybody were so much in joy, like making circles, Hare Krishna, Namaste Narasimha, pura ekdam hall ko. And the theatre owner is so happy. They're like, please come again. We wish you had more movies like this. Right? That's the heart of a devotee. Right? Everything is so enlivening, so happy when devotees are around. I'm going to Yatra tomorrow. Tomorrow morning I'm leaving to Govardhan, Vrindavan Govardhan. Next 9 days I'm just praying, Krishna, please allow me there. I'll be surrounded by wonderful devotees. Masti karne wale hum log wahan pe. 9 din tak. Doing Govardhan Parikrama, Radha Kund, Sham Kund, Govardhan Kund. Oh my God, it's going to be like kirtans, evening lectures, prasad, service. Completely surrounded by Krishna and Krishna activities. It's better vacation than any vacation. Right? So we should
organize करिए सर.
हाँ नहीं बिल्कुल जाएंगे, प्लान करते हैं. Yes, प्लान करते हैं, जरूर करते हैं. We'll go to Mayapur. Mayapur will be nice. We all can go to Mayapur. You can see Radha, Madhava and Ashtasakhi. Once you see Radha, Madhava and Ashtasakhi, you won't see anything else after that. Anything else. किसी को देखने का इच्छा ही नहीं लगेगा. इतना beautiful Radha, Madhava and Ashtasakhi and Panchatattva and the devotees there and the dance, and we'll definitely plan. I'll tell you, we have to book it very much in advance. Book our train tickets. From here, it will be at least 7 to 10 days of yatra. Right? So you can tell your employees in advance, I'm gone. मैं जा रहा हूँ बस, जारी. This is my time. Right? Accumulate your leaves. Go. And what an experience. What an experience. So Krishna conscious activities makes us happy. Right? In this material world, you can cross this material world simply by serving Krishna, where this huge material world with unlimited planets and unlimited universes becomes like a footprint of a calf. Right? Kitna chota ho jata hai when you want to cross. But without Krishna's service, you cannot cross. You can become a jnani, you can become a yogi, you can become a tyagi, you can become whatever. But a bhakta will cross like this. Same Damodar Ashtak, right? Yashoda could just bind Krishna without any problem. Pakad liya usko. Nobody can catch Krishna. Krishna cannot be caught by anyone. Krishna cannot be bound by anyone. But little Yashoda could just bind him. कैसे पकड़ा? कैसे पकड़ लिया? That Krishna who cannot be understood by the devatas, who cannot be seen by the devatas, who is being worshipped all around all the universes, is like a small child in front of his mother, and his mother is telling, "तेरा आज बैंड बजने वाला है." And he is crying. रुदंतम मुहुर नेत्र युग्मम रुजंतम कराम भोज युग्मेना सातक नेत्रम. He is crying. Right? He is complaining. Why are you catching me? What wrong did I do? My mother is saying, what wrong? Huh? You did everything wrong and you are telling reasons now? Krishna is like, what wrong did I do? I came to drink milk. I was hungry. You took me on your lap. You were giving me milk. I was nicely drinking milk. Suddenly you kept me down and ran to the kitchen. But I went there to take care of the milk that I kept there. For whom? For you only. When I am here, why are you worried about that milk? Right? You are doing it for me only. No, Kana, that is very, very special milk. I'm boiling it for you. I went there. So, but you kept me down. I'm feeling very angry. Right? And his mother is running. And by the time she came back, this fellow broke all the pots. Right? And ate the butter. And not only ate the butter, gave the butter to the monkeys. Anger, ना गुस्सा आ गया मम्मी के ऊपर, मेरे को नीचे छोड़ के चले गई, पूरा माखन खा लिया और इधर उधर बिखेर दिया, पूरा पड़ा इधर उधर. यशोदा देख, अब तेरे को मारने वाली हूँ, क्यों मारने वाली हो मुझे? अरे you broke all the pots. No, I didn't break the pots. हाँ? You're telling lie. You only break the pot. No, I didn't break the pots. When you are running, your bangle touched all the pots and all the pots broke. मैंने थोड़ी तोड़ा, पूरा माखन तुमने डाला. अच्छा? फिर ये बंदर को क्या खिला रहे थे? What were you feeding the monkey? हाँ? Who was feeding butter to the monkey? कौन खिला रहा था ये माखन बंदरों को? जिसने बंदरों को बनाया वही खिला रहा था. Whoever made the monkeys was feeding butter to the monkeys. You're such a naughty fellow. Today I'm going to beat you. She took the stick. This fellow started crying, started looking which side to run. किधर भागूं मैं? This is that Krishna. Little boy Krishna, Damodar. Which side should I run? Where should I run? Then he's thinking, what is the best place to run? Where my mother will not beat me, what is the best place to run? I'll run into the street. घर में तो मार सकती है, बाहर तो नहीं ना. Right? इज्जत का सवाल है. My mother will not beat me on the road. I'll better run on the road. He started running on the road. See, चालू है ना Krishna? Right? And Yashoda is running behind, taking the stick. तेरे को तो आज बहुत हो गया तेरा नटखट. I'm going to beat you today. He's running and he's looking back. बाहर पीछे देख रहा है. And while she is running, the flowers in her hair were falling down. Because each flower was talking to other flower. Okay, we are going to see Krishna being beaten. I don't want to see. Let me go. One flower is jumping out. Because in spiritual world, everything is a living entity. Flowers are talking to each other. And Yashoda is so happily running behind Krishna. Angrily also. And this fellow is not coming in hand only. And now he goes. Now he goes and, finally Yashoda decides, I have to catch this fellow. And her love is more powerful than the power of God. Because God becomes a servant for his devotees. A devotee is more powerful than God. The very same Krishna who spoke Bhagavad Gita in Kurukshetra, who has Sudarshan in his hand, who cannot be conquered by anyone, is being bound by his mother. ठाक पकड़ लिया उसको. चल, अब तेरे को बांधती हूँ मैं. She took Krishna and said, no, she did not decide to bind him actually. She wanted to catch him and beat him. Then she told, you spoiled the entire house, you throw butter everywhere, पूरे हर जगह पे पूरा butter डाल दिया और बंदरों को खिला रहा है. You are a monkey, you come from a dynasty of monkeys, you are behaving like a monkey. And Krishna told, oh, I come from dynasty of monkeys. Maybe it's not my father said, mother said only. Yashoda is, my family is monkeys? तो मेरे पिताजी को बोलता है monkey? If you think that I am monkey, I am coming from dynasty of monkey, then I'll go and live with monkeys. I will not live with you. Krishna is telling his mother, मैं चले जाऊंगा, मैं बंदरों के साथ ही रहूंगा. तुम बोल रहे हो ना मैं बंदर जैसा हूँ, तो मैं जा रहा हूँ बंदर. अभी माँ मैं जा रहा हूँ बंदरों के पास. Then she got scared. अरे this fellow will actually go and live with the monkeys. Then where will I go and find him? वो जंगल में चला जाएगा. Let me bind this fellow now. Then she decided, उसको बांधना पड़ेगा. First I have to go and take care of the remaining duties in the kitchen. Then इसका बैंड बजाती हूँ. अब तेरे को पहले बांधना है. She removed a rope and she started tying this naughty boy. That very Krishna, Ishwaraha, Paramaha, Krishna, Satchitananda Vigraha, Anadir, Adir, Govinda, Sarva Karana Karana. Brahma is telling a Brahma Samhita, Sarva Karana. That personality is being bound. And she is binding and Krishna is looking, Acha, bind me? And she's like trying to tear you up. Then Krishna is like, Mama, I don't think you know how to bind. हाँ? तुम मेरे को बोल रहे हैं, मेरे को बांधना नहीं आता, तो चुप बैठो, I know. नहीं, you're trying, right? तेरे से तुमसे नहीं हो रहा है, मम्मा. Can I teach you how to bind? Yashoda is like, you want to teach me how to bind? Yes, I'll teach you how to bind. Then he called a small gopi. Small gopi. He ran in the whole streets of Vrindavan, right? The whole Vrindavan knows what is going on. Actually, it's Gokul, but Vrindavan is the overall bigger tract of land. So, all the gopis are standing outside the gate and looking at Krishna inside the gate. And he calls one gopi, come here, no? One small gopi. Yes, Krishna. You stand, I will tie you. So Krishna took a rope and he started circumambulating that gopi. Actually, that shows how he is surrendered and a servant of his gopis. He was circumambulating with the rope. And then he came and he tied like this and told, Mama, see, this is how we should tie. Yashoda became more angry. Huh? You broke the parts, throwed the butter, telling lies. How many offenses he did that day? Huh? He broke the pots. He completely spilled the butter all over. Huh? Then he was eating butter which he was not supposed to eat. And then he was feeding it to monkeys. Then he was telling lies. Then he was running from his mother. Then he made his mother run behind him. And then he was telling his monkey comes from the family of monkeys. His mother comes from a family of monkeys. Kitna offenses kiya us din, Krishna. Huh? And you know what? He ate not the fresh butter. He ate old butter. Why? If he eats old butter, he'll fall sick. And if he falls sick, his mother will become more anxious. So I'm punishing my mother by eating old butter. Kya planning hai bande ka? Right? That is Krishna. That very Krishna. And then Yashoda says, now I know how to bind, you stand now. I'll bind you. Ek rope, dusra rope. All gopis are laughing. All gopis of Vrindavan are standing and laughing. Hey Yashoda, it's trying to tie Krishna. And Krishna is now tension that he is being bound. God is being bound. Can anybody bind God? His devotee can bind God. Nobody else can bind God. And actually is being bound. Acharyas are telling it's not like you natak kar raha. Actually Krishna is being bound. Actually Krishna is fearful. How is it possible that God is scared? God is scared of his devotee. Of losing the love of his devotee. Who is more powerful, devotee or Krishna? Devotees are more powerful. Because
Why Yashoda was behaving like that to a god?
for her it was not God. It was her son.
She was not knowing that he is God.
He will not allow her to know. That's called Yoga Maya. Yoga Maya means in spiritual world there is another Maya. Same Maya Shakti is called Yoga Maya there. He will cover all his devotees there so that they don't know that he is God. Here we are in Mahamaya. There they are in Yoga Maya. Here we are in Mahamaya that we are rejecting God, not knowing God. There also they don't know God, but their God only is creating that layer so that he enjoys the mellows with his devotees. How many want to be a child in your mother's lap here? Tell me. Even he wants to be at this age. Okay. Even God wants to be like that. Will mother treat the child if he is God like that? No, no. Mother should feel that he is child only. Even now. Even say Narendra Modi's mother, she's passed away, no? Yeah. So he is the Prime Minister of the country, but in front of his mother, क्या है? Then Naren, बैठ, नीचे बैठ, he'll sit down. जाओ पानी लेकर आओ. He go and get the water also. For a mother, a child is a child only, no matter what you become. No matter what you become. For me, my child health, my child's care is more important than anything else. God also wants to enjoy that. So he did all this Leela because he wants to enjoy that. Right? And by doing this Leela, his devotees are more enjoying. All the gopis are like, hey, he's being bound. Krishna is saying, I'm being bound. Somebody help me. Help! Everybody is like, kahan ka hai? You did some, get the punishment. All offenses he did since morning. Balram, where are you? Balram, Rohini Ma, where are you? Yashoda Ma is biting me. Nanda Maharaj, where are you? Nobody is there. Everybody went on work. Yashoda was trying to bind him. This fellow is not, he cannot be bound because how can you bind the universe? How can you bind everything in his stomach? All universes are there. And he's struggling, she's getting sweat. And he wants to bind this fellow. This fellow is looking at his mother. Oh, how much my devotee wants to bind me. Right? And then he looks at his mother, and mother is looking at him. Kana, please allow me to bind you. I want to bind you. I will bind you today. I will bind you today. She looked at the determination, endeavor of Yashoda. He looked at the endeavor of Yashoda. And then he gave his mercy. Endeavor, mercy. Endeavor of the devotee, mercy of God. Every time she brought the rope to tie, it was 2 finger too short. Itna kam tha. She's trying to tie, arre, rope is not. Tie one more rope. Again bound it, again bring it, again it is 2 finger too short. And finally when Krishna decided to be bounded, she could bring it together, and so the 2 finger too short denotes our endeavor and God's mercy. Our endeavor, God's mercy. We should endeavor in bhakti, but that's not everything. God's mercy is also needed to complete it. Right? So, Bandhiya, and now Krishna is tied. Yashoda is gone from there. Now he's shouting, hey, somebody help me. No friend is coming to help. All chota friends, all gopis also, they started laughing and they left. Small gopis are standing here and there. It is explained by another Acharya that when the final rope was being bound and it was not being bound, endeavor and mercy, all that happened, but Krishna was still thinking, should I allow it to bind or no? Then one very small gopi came there, smiling and laughing, and looked at Krishna. Kya natak chal raha hai? And Yashoda looked at that small gopi. Oh, you also give your rope. But small gopi gave her rope. And then Krishna had to be bound. Chance ही नहीं. उसका पूरा माया शक्ति बंद हो जाता है. And that gopi's name is Radharani. Radharani comes, पूरा नाटक बंद. So he got bound. Right? And then he was shouting, hey, somebody help me, somebody help me. And then Balram came. Balram came from somewhere. Balram आया. Hey, Krishna? किसने माना तेरे को? मैं अनंत शेष हूं. अनंत शेष के होते हुए इसकी मजाल है कि मेरे भाई को बांध दिया. कौन है वो? Who is that devata who endeavored to do this and who could do this? And my mother, she took me away from here. I was not there and all this happened. How could this happen? Tell me who bound you. I'm going to kill that fellow. I'll break his hands. I'll do this. How can anyone bind him? Krishna told, my mother bound me. Huh? Yashoda bound you? I can't do anything. Hey Balaram, what is this? You are Balaram. You can no Balaram in front of Yashoda. Kya baat kar rahe ho? You would have done some nonsense. That is the reason she bound you. Hey, we are one team. Krishna, we are Balaram. We are one team. Come on. Kholo yaar, मेरे को बांध के रखा. Balaram is like, forget about helping you. If I stand here more times, she'll bind me also. भाग गया Balaram. This is Balaram, Ananta Shesh. All the universes are sitting on one of the heads of Ananta Shesh. That big Ananta Shesh is scared of Yashoda. Then Krishna is standing there, crying. Right? And then Krishna remembers that his Leela is still there. He has to do some more Leela. He already did a lot of Leela that day. And that was Deepavali day. All this is happening on Deepavali day. And he sees those 2 big trees standing in his courtyard. 2 big trees, huge long trees. They are called Yamalajuna trees. And they are the sons of Kuvera from past life. Who are the sons of Kuvera? Nala Kuvera, Manikriva. What is the fault they did? They were enjoying with women and with alcohol in water, in some lake. The sons of Kuvera, rich person sons, क्या करेंगे? Jubilees Banjaras में क्या करते लोग? वही करते. Narad Muni was going and he looked at these 2 young men enjoying, and he felt he should go and help them. When a sadhu went, people should be respectful to sadhu, right? They were not respectful. What did they do? They did not wear any clothes. They stood naked. They were naked in the water. But the girls, the apsaras who were there with them, they wore clothes and they ran away from there. Because sadhu is coming, right? And sadhu is coming, you should be respectful. You can't behave like that. They were drinking and they were standing like that. And then Narad Muni came. He looked at the arrogance of these 2. He felt this arrogance will never allow them to go back to God. So he cursed them as a blessing. He cursed them, said, you are proud of your body? You think you are very muscular, very masculine, you are this, you are that. Okay, so I bless you that you will get bodies in which you can show your body for thousands of years. Go, become trees. All these trees, you see those trees? What are these people? They were all fashion models of friends. They wanted to show their body. Now they are standing there. Nobody can put. Would you put clothes on a tree? You don't know, right? That's it. They're trees. Somebody wants to show their body like this, like this, like that. They'll become a tree in next life. Show. Unlimited time show. Krishna fulfill that desire. Hai became trees. They were very unhappy. Arey, sorry Narad Muni, Naradji, Sri Naradji, please forgive me. Please forgive me. You know, we did this mistake. And Narad Muni said, no problem. My curse was actually to help you. So I bless you. I cursed you to become trees, but I bless you that you will be trees in the courtyard of Nanda Maharaj, where Supreme Personality of God and Lord Shri Krishna will appear. You will be there. And you will see all the Leelas of Krishna standing there. And you will remember who you were in the previous life. So standing as trees, where they can't move anywhere, but they were waiting for Krishna to appear for thousands of years. And finally Krishna appeared there and he was doing his Balya Leelas in front of them. And every day both of them were looking at Krishna, standing there. But they are in a tree body. They can't do anything. And that day of Deepavali, Krishna, when he is bound by that motor, by that thing that Yashodama bind him to, and Yashodama was not there, he pulled that motor along with him. With that same rope he started crawling, and behind him that motor was coming, rolling, small motor, itna bada, chota sa. But Krishna, who can make all the universes float in the air, he could simply bring the motor in between both these trees. Motor got stuck, he just pulled a little, both the trees fell down. It's impossible to do that. It's impossible. You can't make this tree fall, right? That is Yamalarjuna trees touching the clouds. And such a big trees, two of them fell, pop, they fell on the ground. Huge sound, huge sound. People felt some very bad thing has happened. Whole village ran and came. What kind of sound? Kya awaaz aaya? Itna kya ho gaya wahan pe? They saw these big trees, they fallen on the floor. And between that, there is little Krishna looking at both the trees like this. What did I do? Another problem he did. What, he broke the trees also. But nobody was ready to believe that he broke the trees. Who can believe? When villagers put an inquiry commission. What brought these trees down? Which demon came and brought the trees down? Then small Gopa friends of Krishna, 3-year-old, 4-year-old, saying, we know. We were here, we were looking at it. Yeah, what do you know? Krishna, he took that motor, he pulled it and the trees fell. Huh? Then nobody believed, but that's what the truth. That was the truth. So Krishna brought the trees down. And Krishna is looking at his mother is crying. His mother is crying. Oh my God, my son. What if the tree would have fallen on him? Oh, what did I do? Hare Krishna, what did I do? Why did I bind him? Immediately Rohini came. She became very angry and upset. Why did Yashoda bind Krishna? Never she bound Krishna like that. Nanda Maharaj came. He was very angry. How can you bind my son like this? Yashoda, what is wrong with you? What would have happened? Are you responsible for what happened? What if the tree would have fallen on him? How can you bind him like that? Krishna is scolding. Nanda Maharaj is scolding his wife. Why did you bind Krishna? His fellow Krishna at that time sneaks into Nanda Maharaj's Godi. Papa, she bound me. Already she is crying. He also scolding him, and Krishna wants more rasa. She only bound me. I was telling her not to bind me. She bound me. Nana, she bound me. Nanda Maharaj, see, why did you do this? And Rohini came to tell Krishna, Balram's mother, Krishna, what are you doing? Can't you see your mother is crying? Why are you complaining more? Don't you know? She loves you. Is this the way? Krishna said, okay. Then he came down from his Godi. He ran to his mother, Mama. Then she took Krishna in the lap and she started kissing him. Muhustsumbitam bimba rattadharam. Then kissing Krishna all over his face. His beautiful white, bluish face was filled with red color. So many kisses everywhere. This curly hair was floating everywhere. Yashoda is looking at her son. Oh Krishna, how naughty you are. Krishna is like, throughout the day was crying only. Damodar Leela is all about Krishna crying from starting till the end, right? Morning he got hungry, he was crying. Taking the milk, she kept him down, he started crying. He was angry, he was crying. He was breaking the pots, got caught, he was crying. He was running behind his mother was running to beat him, he was crying. He was getting bound, he was crying. To come out, he was crying. Finally, the trees fell down, and everybody is worried, and he is looking to be worried, he is crying. And finally, in his lap of his mother also again is crying, and his mother is also crying, and everybody are hugging each other, kissing each other. And that is Damodar Leela in Kartika Mas for all of you. Did you all enjoy? Bhagavad Gita अच्छा है या Damodar Leela अच्छा है? Sweetness of Krishna. Sweetness of Krishna can be experienced only when you know greatness of Krishna. Otherwise you think, what is there? बच्चे का स्टोरी है तो हर घर में होता है. हर घर में कृष्णा नहीं होता है. Right? So when you want to experience Krishna, you should know the greatness of Krishna. That's why in Damodar Ashtak, which we are going to sing now, Satyavrat Muni starts the Damodar Ashtak saying who is Krishna. Namam Ishwaram Satchit Ananda Rupam. He's telling, my dear Prabhujis and Matajis, we are going to sing Damodar Ashtak about this small boy who broke the pots and was bound by his mother, but that boy is not an ordinary boy. That is Ishvara. That is Ishvara. Don't forget this. That little boy you are seeing is not an ordinary boy. All the universes are inside his belly. And Yashoda bound his belly, and that belly also I am praying my namaskar. And that rope also I am paying my namaskar. And that love of Yashoda also I am paying my namaskar. My unlimited namaskars to that Mother Yashoda. Right? To that Mother Yashoda. Krishna is totally bound by the prayers of his devotees. Totally bound by our love. Provision Matajis, God is so great that he simply conquered by his devotees. He just caught like this. He was standing in front of his devotee for 18 days, playing the role of a driver. Role of a driver. After telling Bhagavad Gita, he was playing the role of a driver. And Arjuna wants to go right. Arjuna wants to go left. How will he tell? Krishna, thoda right leg again. No, there is no time in a war. When arrows are being shot to remove your head, when arrows are being shot by Bhishma and Drona and Karna, where is the time for Arjuna to tell Krishna go this side, that side? What will he do? He used to kick Krishna in the beginning, from the back. You want to go right? He'll kick on the right. And Krishna will understand, I have to go to the right. Arjuna wants me to go to the right. He wants to attack this person. Can you imagine that God being kicked by his devotee? Can't imagine, right? But he loves those kicks. Acharya explained, just like a mother of an infant baby, when she holds the baby in the arms, the baby kicks her. Like this. Baby is kicking. And those kicks are very loving to the mother. Right? You don't feel anything bad, right? Mera beta mere ko laat mar raha hai? Never like that. Kick more. And Krishna is to feel like that. Kick me. Because you are my son, you are my child. Krishna is waiting for all of us. He's waiting for all of us. He's craving to see all of us. All he wants is understand my Nama Rupa Guna Leela. Understand my name, Krishna, my Rupa, what I am, my Guna, my qualities, and my pastimes, Nama Rupa Guna Leela. Invest this time. You don't have to do anything more. No need to learn Sanskrit. No need to do something extraordinary. Just sit down and hear my Nama Rupa Guna Leela. Celebrate my festivals. And you will come back to me. Janma karma cha me divyam evam yo iti tatvatah Tyaktya punarjanma naiti mameti so Arjuna. You will not have another punarjanma. All you have to do, sit down and hear about me. इसके लिए भी टाइम नहीं है. हरे कृष्णा. इसके लिए भी टाइम नहीं. क्या करेगा भगवान और बोलो. What else you want him to do? One Mataji was telling, I cannot come, too much traffic, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna is taking care of your traffic signals also. You make an endeavor, na? Come out of your house. He will even remove the traffic. He will turn red into green. Can't Krishna do that? He can do that. He is doing everything in the same locality, same community where you are living, and still you don't think that I don't have time. I don't have time. How unfortunate are we? How unfortunate can people be? Bhagavad Gita. His Gita only, right? People don't have time to learn this. नहीं देना टाइम मेरे को. Priority नहीं करना. क्यों? You know what priority is. Prabhuji and Mataji, when we understand what is God doing for us, then we will actually, become so grateful to Him. Problem is, we are so unfortunate that we don't know how fortunate we are. We are so unfortunate. We don't know how fortunate we are. But we are unfortunate. Because this is the last priority. You go out of the Satsang, khatam. Krishna gaya. Now back to my algorithm. Right? Relatives, friends, this, that, properties, this dispute, that settlement, this thing, that saving, that mutual fund, this share market, this, what Trump, uska pagalpan, whatever. News. Bhul gaya Krishna. What is Krishna telling? Become Krishna conscious. And he can come back to me. Right? And he does these leelas. There are so many leelas. At the end of the Kartik Mas, we are planning to make Radha Kund, Sham Kund, all decoration in the center. Please come, उठो, अपने देहों को उठाओ, आओ सेंटर को, यहीं पे मत बैठो. अनुराग जी क्या कर रहे हैं? आओ, इतने बार बुला रहा हूँ, आओ सेंटर को, थोड़ा फेस्टिवल देखो. सेंटर में भगवद गीता नहीं बोलता हूँ मैं, सेंटर में कथा ही होता है. सेंटर में नाम रूप गुणलीला बात करते हैं. सेंटर में मैं भगवद गीता बोलूंगा, मेरे को मारते हैं वहां पे. भगवद गीता भी लीला ही है. हाँ, वो घर पे बैठी है. मेरी माँ भी है. Today I'm supposed to go to another program immediately after this. What is the time? 10:33. बंद करते हैं. We will also do Damodar Ashtak. Today we only did 2 verses. Actually half purport I read. Remaining purport I'll read. Next, you have a question? Yeah. Yeah.
If now, for example, you ask somebody that what is this? This is grass. Everybody will say grass. They won't say the grass is a car. So, in that way, how do you prove that scriptures, everything is for our benefit only, it's real? Like we know that scriptures is telling the truth, Shastra, all of them are real. But then how do you tell somebody else if they are asking you?
Yeah, so wonderful question. They're asking how do you prove that whatever is mentioned in the Shastra is for your good? How do you prove that? There are many ways to prove. There is a whole section in SSR I took, belief in scriptures. 3 hours I gave so many examples. So I cannot repeat everything now.
Yeah.
But please go and hear that session, belief in scriptures. You can go and show that session to anybody. People, after that also, if they don't believe, then they are software engineers. You can't help. So there is crack fellow, mental, pagal, then software engineer. Fallen than even that. They can't understand. So point is very simple. If you want to believe, there is so much to believe. Ayurveda. Everything in Ayurveda is for a good only. It is part of Vedas only, right? Ayurveda. That knowledge which increases your age. Ayurveda. So, if you learn Ayurveda, it's for your good. Same way, everything else in Vedas is also for your good only. You have to learn. Without learning, you are commenting. That is the problem. Okay, so you all can open Damodar Ashtak prayers. Go to Google Guru, and type Damodar Ashtakam prayers, and you'll find it, or you can see in our group only. If somebody can repost it again. कौन में होगा? So what we'll do now? Yeah. This किस में लगाना है? आसानी से जलता है. कर्पूर. किसमें थोड़ा लगाना. So what we'll do now? We'll chant these prayers. Everybody can repeat after me. Don't sing with me. It's difficult in the beginning, but if we keep doing it, it will become easy. ठीक है? And then after that, the moment I start chanting Hare Krishna, then I request everybody to just remove these things, books and bags from here. Everybody can come. And here is Radha Damodar picture. There you can circumambulate your diya to Radha Damodar, right? And then pay obeisances if you can, and keep the diya here. And one person don't do. If you do one person, it will take a lot of time. You all can stand a little far. From there only you can do. You don't have to come so close. Right? You can stand a little far. 10 people can do it once. Normally, the procedure to do is, these are little procedures, but you have to do 4 times at the feet, 2 times at the navel, 3 times on the head, and 7 times around the body. 4, 2, 3, 7. 4, 2, 3, 7. 4, 2, 3, 7. Har Nam, Keval. 3 times. Bol diya. Hai na? That you do for Krishna, then for Yashoda, and then keep the lamp down. These wigs are made with ghee that is made from desi cows. From our desi cows, whatever milk comes, it is made from that ghee, not from that, shop ghee or anything. Because this ghee is very, very dear to Krishna. Because the ghee comes after churning, and our heart is churned, and then bhakti comes. So please lit them nicely, and I think there is a little air coming. No? Doable? Okay.
Quickly will do.
Yeah. So that's why I'm saying, quickly pick up 10 people at a time. Stand a little far, do it, and then keep the diyas here, and then 10, because hawa aega to chala jayega. Can we sing the kirtan? You want to sit down? First let us do the kirtan, and then after that. Does anyone have one for me? Sometimes in between I get confused between two. Kirtan. Yeah? Yeah, this one. Please repeat after me. Enthusiastically sing. गलत भी sing करते हैं कोई problem नहीं है. Keep the tune. नमामीश्वरं सच्चिदानन्दरूपं लसत्कुण्डलं गोकुले व्रजमानं. नमामीश्वरं सच्चिदानन्दरूपं लसत्कुण्डलं गोकुले व्रजमानं. नमामीश्वरं सच्चिदानन्दरूपं लसत्कुण्डलं गोकुले व्रजमानं. Okay, I changed the tune. What is the normal tune? Sachchidanandharupam Lasatkundalam Gokule Vrajaman. Can somebody sing? I missed the tune. Namamishwaram Sachchidanandharupam Lasatkundalam Gokule Vrajaman. Sodabiyolukhalagavamanam Param Drishamatyanta Kodrutagopya. Everyone. Sodabiyolukhalagavamanam Param Drishamatyanta Kodrutagopya. Utam tam muhurnetrayumam vajantam Param bhoja yugamena satakanetam. Swasakam patri rekanta kantha Siddhagraiva damodharam bhakti bhaktam. Swasakam patri rekanta kantha Siddhagraiva damodharam bhakti bhaktam. Vidriksvahalilabhir ananda kunde Swagosham nimajjantam akyapayantam. Vidriksvahalilabhir ananda kunde अधिवेशिताग्नेषु भक्तत्वं पुनः प्रेम संसतावृत्ति वन्दे अधिवेशिताग्नेषु भक्तत्वं पुनः प्रेम संसतावृत्ति वन्दे वरं देवमोक्षं न मोक्षं वदिन्वा न चैनं वृणेऽहं वरिष्यदपि वरं देवमोक्षं न मोक्षं वदिन्वा इदं तेव पूर्णार्थ गोपालबालं सदा मे मनश्यावे नष्टं किमन्ये इदं ते मुखाम्बोजम् अत्यन्त्यनीलये धृतं कुण्ठलैः स्निग्धरक्तैश्च गोप्या मौसुम्बितं बिम्बारसाधरं मे मनस्याविराष्टम् आलं लक्ष्यलभ्ये नमो देव दामोदर अनंत विष्णु प्रसीद प्रभो दुःख जलं निमग्नम् कृपादृष्टिवृष्याति दिनं बतानु गृहाणि समान्नम् यदि दृश्ये दिनं बतानु गृहाणि समान्नम् यदि दृश्ये कुबेरात्मजौ बद्धं नुत्वैव यद्वत् त्वया मोचितौ भक्ति भजौ कृत्वौ च तथा प्रेम भक्तिं स्वकामे प्रयच्छ न मोक्षे ग्रहो मे स्थित दामोदरे नमस्ते सुधाम्ने स्फुरदीप्तिदाम्ने त्वदीयो आराथ विश्वस्य दाम्ने नमो राधिकायै त्वदीया प्रियायै नमो अनन्तलीलाय देवयतोऽहम् नमो राधिकायै त्वदीया प्रियायै नमो अनन्तलीलाय देवयतोऽहम् नमो राधिकायै त्वदीया प्रियायै नमो अनन्तलीलाय देवयतोऽहम् हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Bolo Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Bolo Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Hare
Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Bolo
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Bolo
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Bolo
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare जोर से Hare Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Dance Hare Rama Make a circle सर्कल बना सब लोग रामा एक दूसरे के हाथ पकड़ो हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्णा Krishna, Hare Hare. Whoever will dance will go to Krishna. Rama, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Bolo. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Jaya Radha Damodar Radha Damodar Radhe. किसी को सर्कल के बीच में भेजो. जय राधा दामोदर राधा दामोदर राधे. जय राधा मदन मोहन राधा मदन मोहन राधे. जय राधा श्याम सुंदर राधा श्याम सुंदर राधे. जय राधा गोपीनाथ राधा गोपीनाथ राधे. जय राधे जय राधे जय राधे जय श्री राधे. जय कृष्णा जय कृष्णा जय कृष्णा जय श्री कृष्णा. जय जगन्नाथ जगन्नाथ बलदेवा जय सुभद्रा. जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयन पतगामी नयन पतगामी भाव तुम्हें. निताय गौरांगो निताय गौरांगो निताय गौरांगो गौर हरि. जय सच्चिनंदन जय सच्चिनंदन जय सच्चिनंदन गौर हरि. पतित पवाना पतित पवाना पतित पवाना गौर हरि. नमस्ते नरसिंहाय प्रहलाद लाददायिने हिरण्याकशिपूर्वक्षः शीलकङ्कानकालाये हितो नरसिंहो परतो नरसिंहो. यतो यतो यामि ततो नरसिंहो बहिर्नरसिंहो हृदये नरसिंहो. नरसिंहामधिं शरणं प्रपदे तव कर कमल बले नाना अद्भुत श्रृंगार दलिता हिरण्यकशिपु कानो गंगा केशवकृता नरहरि रूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे तब कर कमल हरे नाथा अद्भुत क्रिया ललिता हिरण्यकशिपु कानुगंगा केशवकृता नरहरि रूपा जय नरसिंहदेव 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 जय नरसिंहदेव जय प्रहलाद महाराज प्रहलाद महाराज प्रहलाद महाराज जय प्रहलाद महाराज जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय जय प्रभुपाद जय जय गुरुदेव 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 जय जय गुरुदेव निताय गौरा हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल निताय गौर हरि बोल भक्त विघ्नाश नरसिंहदेव भगवान की श्रीमती यशोदा मैया की भक्त श्रोणी प्रहलाद महाराज की राधा दामोदर भगवान की कार्तिक मास दीपोत्सव की अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की श्रीमद् भगवद गीता ग्रंथ की निताई गौर प्रेमानंदे प्लीज ऑल प्रसाद महाप्रसादे गोविंदे नाम ब्राह्मणे वैष्णवे स्वल्प पुण्यव्रतन राजन विश्वासो नैव जायते शारीरः विद्याजाल जड़ेन्द्रिय त्राहे काल जीवे फैले विषय सागरे तारा मध्य जीव्याति लोभमाय सुदुर्मति ताके जीटा कठिन संसारे कृष्ण बड़दायमाय कोरी वारे जीवा जाए सह प्रसाद अन्न दिलो भाई श्री अन्नामृत पाओ श्री राधा कृष्णा गुण गाओ प्रेमे डाको चेतन निताय जय निमाय जय निताय जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभो नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे श्री राधा दामोदर प्रसादम की प्लीज everybody have प्रसादम. Anybody wants to contribute, you can leave something in the hundi or scan it and pay. It will be used for prasadam distribution. Hare Krishna.